What's up, Soul Tribe? It's your girl Dominique with Empathic Guidance, and I'm back with another video. I'm not doing no intro. I'm just about to dive right in. Today, I want to come and talk to you guys about the patriarchy, which is a systematic mindset that we've been programmed to abide by basically since the beginning of the time. And the program of this patriarchy is to favor the mindset of men over women. And I guess I wanted to touch on this because I don't know, but y'all already know how it is. It's just, you can just be minding your business, read an article, come across a video, and you know, as adults, we learn to agree to disagree, or at least I hope you guys do, or whatever. But so I don't, find debates as anything to be beefing about. It's just, we have a difference of opinion. We can agree to disagree. So that's just what it is. I'm not trying to change anybody else's mindset. I'm just speaking from a woman's standpoint when it comes down to the systematic mind programming of patriarchy. A lot of men that expect women or society period to abide by a patriarchy mindset. I'm starting to wonder these days, do they even abide by the patriarchy mindset themselves? When it comes down to people that value the patriarch system, or just the mindset, the programmed mindset of, women don't really have a voice, women are our most prized possession or most large accomplishment in life is supposed to be marriage and motherhood. A lot. We're supposed to submit. We're supposed to be subservient. It's a lot. And, times have changed. Things have evolved. We have been allowed to take more control of our lives, have a voice, be heard. It all depends on who wants to evolve with the times, and that's just what it is. I mean, the bottom line is, what I consider the people that abide by patriarch mindset, if they not elderly, then they straight up chauvinist. The young people here that expect women to be quiet and subservient and have no boundaries and just be completely under the control of a man 100%, or to have their only goal be a wife to a man or a mother to his children, or both. I mean, technically it's both. Then it's something wrong. And it's these very same men that are holding up their end of what patriarchy is supposed to be, which is a provider, a protector, strong physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like, with all of these expectations of a woman and what it is that we are supposed to do, particularly the melanated woman, what is it that the melanated patriarch is bringing to the table? Because nowadays, women are kind of forced into masculine energy. And the thing is that people don't get that when a woman has to step into control, and that means she has to do it all, whether it be as a single mother or as a mother that shares the responsibility of parenting with the man, but they barely there, or they not doing the right thing, or they're not being mature enough. A lot of today's men, and I'm not saying all, I'm saying a lot of them. And I know a lot of people have stories. This is not time to bash black women or black men, because at the end of the day, we do enough of that. And the only reason why I'm bringing forth this message is to stop having the expectations of the opposite gender that you can't even implement yourself. So you want us to abide by this patriarch mindset, but where are all the men that's supposed to step up and be fathers to their children? Where are all the men that's supposed to step up and be fathers or be protectors, when it seems like at this time or this day and age, we need more protection from y'all than we actually getting. We need more protection from you guys than we are actually getting from you guys. So it's just like, I just hear a lot of down talking about women. We gold diggers if we expect somebody to provide, but yet and still we expected to take care of children, work, cook, clean, have sex upon command, bear children, bear as many as a man wants. Just marry and abide by and do whatever it is that they say. Be resilient, be everything that a man needs us to be, but what are we gaining from the situation? What are men doing? What expectations are men abiding by that they're putting out? What you put out is what you get. And at the end of the day, with the evolution of society, yes, women have, like I said, had to step more into masculine energy, because when you have to control everything, that's the natural outcome of feminine energy. Is kind of placed to the side because we don't have time to be docile and soft and put on our apron and cook and dust. It's like when you have to go out here and get it, it's like you grinding, getting an education, trying to come up with a degree, trying to maintain a career while you are in school, picking up kids, cleaning the house, paying the bills, taking a car to go get maintenance. We doing all of that these days. So what do you guys expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that I believe in a certain thing. I am a feminist. I consider myself a feminist. So I'm sorry, but women are going to always have my support because I feel like they need it. I feel like women go through the most and they get the least respect and they get the least recognition for what it is that we have to do. In order to bring life in this world, a man experiences pleasure. In order to bring a life into this world, we have to experience pain. But yet and still, and then in addition to that, we're left to our primal instincts of survival to raise these children alone. Because most of the men, and I'm not saying all, I'm saying the majority, because it's more cases of single parenthood nowadays than there is a two-parent household. And let's just be honest. And that's more likely and more expected in the Black community. Y'all need to get it together. When all of these crimes are occurring, we're the ones that's on the picket lines. When you guys are experiencing police brutality at its height, who is the one that's protesting for you guys? And that's not to speak against, my ivory queens or nothing, because like I said, I'm a feminist. It's not about black or white. But what I do notice is that white men don't put down their women the way black men do. Black men have a real bad problem, and it displays a lot of projection as to how they feel about themselves. You came from the womb of a black woman. You was more than likely raised in a household with a black woman. And if it wasn't your mother, it was your grandmother. So at the end of the day, it's like the self-hatred is definitely projected by our melanated kings at this time. And I'm reaching to even call them kings, because at the end of the day, a conscious king truly knows the value of a woman. A woman, you know what I'm saying? Like someone that carries a womb, carries a child, carries the weight of the world on their shoulders. They provide, they cook, they clean, they make sure their kids is good. They have to be the educators. They have to be the chefs. They have to be the maids. We have to do it all. And so that's why we are less subservient. And that's the reason why we are forced into a cycle of being that take charge masculine energy. Don't you think that we would love to just sit around and be a damsel? And a lot of us don't. A lot of us want accomplishments of ourselves because that's what society has evolved to. So for the people that just think that they supposed to put nothing into society, like what are you contributing to society? Are you working hard? Do you have an education? If you have kids and a wife at home, are you taking care of them? We come from a society now where these new age men, they expect to have multiple households full of women when they can't even take care of one. They expect to have children by different women and expect that to be overlooked, but yet and still they can't provide for the first child that they had. They expect not to be put on child support when they don't even get that child support is not even enough to support the child. But yet and still, when a woman has to step into masculine power in order to run shit the way a man is supposed to help us run shit, then we everything but a woman then. We bitches, we hoes, and we everything else, but we the same bitches that's making sure your kids get back and forth to school, that make sure your kids hair brushed, teeth brushed, got clean clothes on, got a clean house to sleep in, and got food in their belly every night. We them same bitches. So at the end of the day, like I said, women, just continue to stand tall. Men, they gonna continue judging us, and it's sad that it's our own men that 300 plus years ago, when they was being starved by slave masters, beaten down. We was sacrificing our life. We was feeding men from our breast. We were having sex with slave owners in order to keep them from killing our men. But these is the same men that put us down and choose any and everybody else to put on a pedestal besides us. This is the same, but they wonder why we so upset. They wonder why we so angry. No, women weren't born, or women weren't created to be so boisterous, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, again, we were forced into that. We were forced to have to be strong. We were forced to have to be heard. Because after all that we've been through, just let's keep it 100. We sick of the bullshit. And that's the reason why we to the point where we are, where it's like we don't need nobody, we don't want nobody, because we rather have that mindset than to continue to be disappointed. So if you ready to be a protector, a provider, the strength of your family, the rock of your family, are you ready to be a father to the little boy to have your last name, or probably your first and last name? Because if you're not ready to be that, then stop placing so many expectations on women, when a lot of the stuff that we have become accustomed to in today's society is because we were forced into that by our very own men. A lot of the stuff that y'all complain about, fake booties, fake titties, makeup and weave, I'm not saying we were forced to do that, but when you sitting next to your man and you feel beautiful, natural, but all you see them do is gawk at fakeness on Instagram, Facebook, and everything else, then naturally a woman wants to be desired by her man. So they'll go out and get that makeup, that weave, that BBL, that breast lift, so that man's attention can be on her instead of every other woman that's out here besides her. So take a second thought at what it is that the expectations that y'all put on women as a whole. Because I'm not just saying it's black women, it's all of us. There's expectations for us to bear kids, stay in shape, be natural, do this, do that. We can't do shit. Anything we do, y'all complain about. And half of the shit that we do is either because y'all not there, or it's because we noticed that y'all like it. Y'all like it when it comes to somebody else, but when it comes to your own woman, then we everything but whatever it is that you was admiring on somebody else. Okay? So at the end of the day, that's just a little something for you guys to think about. And women, don't be so quick to jump, change, and switch up for somebody else. If you happy with yourself, continue to walk in your confidence. If you have to step up to the plate and be more power fueled because you don't have a choice, because you was left to raise a household and a whole damn family, or damn near a community of people by your damn self, then by all means step into your power. Get your master's degree, babe. Go be a boss, babe. Go be that CEO at a company. And I'm sorry, but you have to be in masculine energy when you in charge, because that's the only way. Nobody's gonna take nobody's soft spoken seriously. And that's why those very same women that men pretend that they want us to be are the very same women that's miserable and being cheated on and lied to for everything else, because deep down inside y'all ask for that, but y'all consider that weakness. Let's just be honest. When a woman is fully immersed in her emotion and she don't have problem being that soft and docile, it's like that's the pushover, that's the pick Misha, or whatever you want to call it, but that's the pick me girl. You know what I'm saying? And y'all would still talk mess about that woman. So that's me standing up for my sisters, and my sisters being every shade from ivory all the way to god dang on ebony. Because give us a damn break. Give us a damn break. We already got it hard enough. Honestly, without y'all just implementing more and more judgment, picking us apart down to the damn bone. Remember where you came from, because your ass ain't come from no dick or balls, boo. You came from a womb. So respect the womb nation, okay? And respect the matriarch. And I'm out.